Good evening, I'm Kelli Phillips. Thank you for joining us. Beaumont school board elections are coming up in May, but before people can vote on who will represent their district, BISD must first decide how those districts are mapped out. The board held a special meeting tonight. KFDM's Megan Dillard was there. She joins us now in the studio with details. Megan.
Well, Kelli, BISD is currently on a 7 single-member district plan. That means voters in each district elect a person to represent the area in which they live. Last May, voters petitioned the board to adopt a 5-2 plan, meaning the district would have 5 single-member districts and 2 at-large seats. Now, even though there were enough voters that requested it, the Department of Justice refused last week to pre-clear the 5-2 plan. The Justice Department says the change would dilute minority voting strength. BISD attorney Melody Chappell addressed the board during tonight's meeting. She explained the options following the Justice Department's ruling.
The school board can vote to confer with the Department of Justice, which they did. So they've authorized me to do that. They can ask for reconsideration of the objection, or they can file for declaratory judgment in Washington, D.C. with the district court. The next meeting is Thursday so that we could get something in place so that we can guarantee that there will be an election in May, regardless of whether it's a 5-2 or 7-0.
The board voted for Chappell to have a conference call with the Justice Department to find out more on why the group did not support the 5-2 ruling. Zenobia Bush is one of the board members who voted for the discussions with the Justice Department, but she says continuing on with this issue is beating a dead horse. She also says continued focus on changing the voting plan is a waste of time and money.
The Department of Justice has ruled. I think the community needs to accept that ruling and move on. We read in the report how it was such a divisive issue for the community to start with, trying to go from a 7-0 to a 5-2. And that now that the decision has been made, I think the community needs to accept that opinion, because the role of the Department of Justice is to make sure that the citizens' rights are protected.
Board member Mike Neal is one of the driving forces behind the change to a 5-2 plan. He believes drawing new maps to include 2 at-large seats would more accurately reflect the changes desired by the more than 11,000 people who signed the petition.
They're wanting it to be a dead horse because they never wanted the horse to begin with. The horse is not dead. They've been shooting at the horse for 18 months, but we're not beating a dead horse because it's a live issue and will continue to be a live issue. The people spoke. We worked hard to get it done. If I thought that it was something that would hurt a minority, I wouldn't be involved in it. And it's not even about that.
The board's monthly meeting is scheduled for next Thursday. Attorney Melody Chappell promised to schedule the call with the Justice Department and keep the board informed. We will bring you more on this story. Reporting live in the studio, Megan Dillard, KFDM 6 News.